All right, Chainlink can't keep falling. It is in the throes of the crypto slash Bitcoin correction that we've been in the middle of since really the 1st of January, and it has started affecting the Chainlink price as well. What you're looking at now is a daily chart of Link. You can see Link has been in this kind of upward rising channel since back in November with some higher highs and higher lows grinding higher, but we have definitely entered downtrend territory, and I'm going to have to change this channel because change the channel because we have definitely moved into a downtrend. Here's a high, here's a low, here's a lower high. Are we going to be making a lower low? We'll have to watch and see. Link is one of the more tame, that's TAME, which means less wild coins out there right now. We see big other coins like that doubled over, went 2 and 3 times higher from October to December, and they're in definite a downtrend problem here. ADA also downtrend, Doge downtrend, pretty much everywhere you look. But they had these fantastic run-ups all the way until late December, and then started falling. Whereas Link didn't have that run-up. Okay, it had a November run-up, made a nice November high. Look at this if we scroll out. November had a fantastic run-up, but then it didn't take that extra leap. It made a modest high in December and a modest high in January, and that's what I mean by it's more tame. I've referred to it as the adult in the room, which it kind of is right now. It's not going wild on these binges over the weekend. It's just kind of being the suburban family, going to work at 9 to 5 every day and adding to its 401k. So I don't think we're going to get the same reaction out of Link crashing like we're seeing in these other coins, but there is no doubt it is experiencing some sympathy moves from the weakness in Bitcoin. Now, one thing about Bitcoin I've seen, and I've assumed and called on these videos quite frequently since about the middle of January, that there was a high possibility we were going to tag and perhaps even break 40,000 in Bitcoin, which we did. We broke through 40,000 yesterday, and we've had this kind of bouncing kind of thing right here. We have made a lower low today, but I have seen some rebounding. So that doesn't mean anything is over. It just means the downtrend is in a rest for a few hours. We could come out, bounce around here, bounce around here, bounce around here. We could do something like that. Or we could just bounce up and then continue on down. My thought is over the next few weeks, we're going to go lower, not higher. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's out of the realm of possibilities to enter into this 34 to 38,000 region in Bitcoin, where we had nice constructive price action here, a lot of price movement, a lot of market participants. Seems like a good place where we would go to rebase before hopefully aiming for higher highs in Bitcoin. And if you look at the long-term chart, that is not a bad looking chart. I mean, after this move here and this straight up move here, coming down to these levels and rebasing before aiming higher is 100% perfectly healthy. So we may do that. I do think we could do that. And so that's going to affect Chainlink. Thusly, we could see it bounce back up here into this channel. I do kind of think it's going to be short-lived, and we're probably going to revisit this level here. And this level, not this level gray, but this level is now at risk. Okay? That's 12 to, what's that? 12 to 13 and a half roughly. That level is at risk, and you can see when we fell here, the market picked it up nicely, which again means there's market participants there. So we're kind of doing this lower or high, low, lower high, and we'll have to see what's going to happen here. We might have a little bounce like that, but I do think we're going to end up back into this 12 to 13 range over the next few days or weeks. And the only reason I say that is not because I think that's the way Link necessarily is going to act. I just think that's the way Bitcoin is going to act. And that's pulling all of these coins lower and lower. And while Chainlink is resistant to it, it's not numb to it. It still is going to react. And it has, like we've seen over the last 4 or 5 days, it has reacted to this downward pressure in the market. So that's kind of what I see for Chainlink. We might get some bounces here, but I do think there's a good chance. I'll put it this way. I think we'll be down in the 12 to 13s before we hit the top of this channel again. Okay, that would be yearly highs, post 2020 or 2023 highs. So I think we'll be here before we'll be here. That's my guess. And it would give you a good chance, if you like Link, and you probably do since you're watching this video, maybe to pick you up a little bit more. If you liked Link at 16, you should like it at 12 and 13 as well, because the long-term chart still looks fine. The long-term chart for crypto still looks fine. The long-term chart for Bitcoin still looks fine. So don't be afraid. It might be discount buying opportunity. Link might be on sale over the next few weeks, maybe even a month or two. And let's see if that's what happens and you can find you a good discount here. But otherwise, Link is still looking great long term, and I think it'll do just fine in 2024. All right, that's my outlook on Link. Be sure to stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on Link and other crypto out there. Take care.